Hallelujah. And now you're in for another hallelujah treat. Our speaker this morning, practitioner Vance Gardiner, has a special presentation in store for you. It is sort of a skit. It's a little longer than a skit. So, ready? Let's welcome Vance Gardiner.
Welcome everyone in the sanctuary, online, or joining us in consciousness. Today's presentation is a spirited Christmas tale done in what I call truth Stylee. Did somebody say Guanite? It was Christmas Eve when I went to visit Miss C at our business place, which also served as our residence, since the passing of our former partner, who used to live upstairs, their pawn and loan business. Merry Christmas, Miss C. All is well?
Look here, please to call me Miss Cumoochie when I'm at my workplace. What is merry about this Christmas? With COVID and people not paying back my money and just giving sad story after sad story.
Well, I'm inviting you to a small gathering on Boxing Day because I know you don't keep friends, and your nephew is your only family told me you have been ignoring him. I've decided to reach out to you and a couple other people who I know may be feeling lonely this holiday season.
No, thank you. I am perfectly all right. And I know, say, you're going to invite some of your spiritual-minded friends from that temple place. And I don't want to spend my time with people who are going to tell me all is well with COVID and all that positive thinking stuff. Look at you. Sure. Every time I see you, you're always smiling without a care in the world. Even when I pour out all my troubles to you, you're just always calm, like one of them Indian guru.
You are still invited, Miss C. Oh, I mean, Miss Cumoochie. Enjoy a blessed day and your Christmas. That night, when Miss C went to bed, she heard.
What you doing in my bedroom?
Ask me who I was. Look at me. You don't remember me. We were partners for so many years and made so much money together from the interest and fees we charged for loans.
Jacob Marley, is that you? I recognize the voice, but you're dead. Just like your cousin.
Man never dies. We leave the physical body behind when it no longer serves us. But the soul continues on its never-ending journey of learning and remembering. I've been restless as I've been watching you focus on only making more and more money, just like I did during my time with you. Just like me, you're missing out on all the real treasures of life. And what are you going to do with all this money that you're making? Saving and hoarding. You can't take it with you. Spend times with friends, Miss C, friends and family. Love, laugh, share, help others, have fun, uplift your soul. Very importantly, be grateful and recognize the source with praises and joyful giving. I have learned and my soul is longing for a time when I'll be able to live again based on these lessons. But we all have to learn in our own way. So I come to tell you that 3 duppy will visit you. Learn what they're going to teach you so you can wake up to who you really are. And since you mentioned me cousin, I'm going to sing a song for you. There is a man who walks this land, and he teaches we are all one. We must learn how to live and love and to understand. One day this man took me by the hand and showed me all that lives is my neighbor. I am learning how to live and love and to understand. So you see me see, sharing greetings, joy and good cheer makes us feel blessed too. So let us foster peace, love and care. Merry Christmas to you. So let us foster peace, love and care. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you.
That's so nice. But me don't know about all that. You know what, me gone back to my bed.
It is now Christmas morning. So after watching Reverend John's Christmas service, I called Miss Cumoochie to wish her a Merry Christmas again and to see if she had changed her mind.
What, that another duppy? Oh, for those of you who don't know, duppy is ghost. Oh, wait a minute. Was it a dream? It all seems so real. Who called me at this hour, though? I hope it's a real person. Hello?
Merry Christmas, Miss C. How's your day going so far?
Well, I had a dream last night.
You had a dream like Dr. King?
No, I did not go to the promised land. I was visited by Jacob Marley and three spirits who showed me my past, what is happening today, and how I will be remembered. It was scary. Maybe you can help me to understand what happened to me.
Tell me about it and how you felt at each part of the dream.
How much time you have? I was just dozing off to sleep when I heard this scary sound. And then, me see this duppy. The duppy said he was Jacob Marley, my former partner, and that he has been watching me and how he was restless for what seemed a long time and he couldn't find no peace. Then he remembered this man that did show him, that did show us how to live and how he want to live his life again with this new consciousness, as him call it. I don't know what that is. It tell me, Jacob that is, Jacob tell me, say, 3 more duppy go and visit me. How are this? And just as him leave, the first one come. All 3 of them come about Christmas. The first take me back, remind me why me hate Christmas. The second show me how my nephew and my office manager and family celebrate Christmas. And the third one, well, that was very strange. We'll come to that later.
So, Miss C, why you hate Christmas so much?
Well, sir, the first duppy remind me that my born upon Christmas. And my mama dead because of me. And my papa always tell me, say Christmas are no good sin thing. My papa grow with him granny, and he says she always just want to live to see another Christmas. And then she did. So the duppy remind me that my father make me believe say Christmas no good. And me always I say that. Then Papa get heart attack. And it kill him on Christmas Eve. When we do some collection, by the time we get him to the hospital, the cardiologist, they gone on Christmas vacation. Then my big sister Jenny, who raised me, one Christmas I planned big family party. But she only hear say, her husband leave her and gone America with one young girl from inner him church. That's why my father always tell, trust nobody. Look where the big time pastor doing and do my sister. And bring down shame and scandal upon my family. Big Christmas. Me feel it. Me feel it for her. She never recover. And me say, that now go happen to me. So, Christmas, this young man, very nice boy, and him could sing too. And him used to make me feel so good. Him asked me to marry him. So me say, how you going to support me? He might talk about music. I tell him, send the money in a music. And my father leave me a business very well set up where me can more than support me. So, is that I going to marry? I did really like him though, you know. But me always remember when my father tell me and how man mash up my sister life. Just as me remember why me hate Christmas so much, it up gone, boops. And before me could have said, what? Another dopey come. This one say he come to show me how people celebrate Christmas in this COVID time. When me look, me see people are called friend and family on phone. And all them things there. And some people have family meal and opening present and giving gifts. Them wearing masks still though. Mr. John Christie from my office, I get whole heap of gifts. And people telling him thanks for helping them. Me I wonder say, if it's my money him giving away. Just then me hear him daughter from foreign call him. And me hear him tell her thanks for all the money she sent for the little foundation him set up. And ask her how she coping being a doctor in America in this COVID time. And our brother was so glad to hear from her. I don't know if you know, say his son blind. And not so well, but it's like he was playing a keyboard for him, father and sister. Man, him like a little Stevie Wonder. And they all seem so happy. And then I saw my nephew Frank at his Christmas dinner. His wife and his children, them seem happy. I start to see that people can be happy and so full of joy without money. And then just as me start feel say some good maybe in a Christmas, it disappear. Aye, sir. And as me start think about my life, the last one come in a strange way. Aye. Me know say me always I say Christmas are no good thing. Hear the people them now. See where we come find her dead with all this money. We can leave some for who she want bury her, but me need some of this money for myself. And nobody now go miss her or know how much money she have. Sir, make I tell you, I realized I was seeing my own death. Dying lonely on a Christmas day and nobody to miss me. I was there feeling sad, like I was bawling. When I hear like the phone ringing, I wake up to find you calling me.
Missy, I don't give advice, but after listening to you, I can tell you from a spiritual perspective what was happening to you.
Please.
I believe it was your soul speaking to you in the form of these doppies, as you call them. But I see them as guiding spirits, which are part of you that knows what you are repressing, the parts of you which know where you may be heading, and that part of you which know what gifts you came to give on this earth. Best-selling author Thomas More is like an expert on the soul, and he shows that the soul needs attachment, which to me is saying that the love which is in each of us needs to be expressed towards somebody, something, somehow, somewhere. This urge, this call comes to us in different ways, as intense emotions, in dreams, as ghosts haunting us. It calls us in many ways. But with attachment comes resistance, because we feel vulnerable. But if we follow our hearts, with what I call due diligence, it will guide us in the right way. The soul yearns for intimacy and community. We are all part of God, and we are made to connect with each other. In a special ways to those whose souls tells us that they are special to us. But we always have a choice, and every choice has a consequence. Just as importantly, your words have power and consequences also. What you feel deep down is what you will experience. Your spirit was showing you that there is good in Christmas. And if you start to affirm this truth rather than saying what your father told you, it will make a big difference in how you experience Christmas from now on. You see, there's a love in you that is calling you to share your gifts. Why don't you spend some time in quiet reflection and see what comes to you about how you can really feel good today? Missy, here's what I know for sure. Our memories affect our lives. The feelings attached to our memories are unconscious causes to what we experience in our lives. When these unpleasant feelings and experience come into our awareness, that's an opportunity to heal by forgiveness and by what we call releasing what no longer serves us. The good news is that we can re-examine our memories and find how they can help us, what they have taught us. And when we can feel good about them or just observe them as events in our lives, then that is when the healing is taking place. We can release the past and set up new causes through prayer and by changing our thoughts and feelings and just live differently. It's up to you, Miss C, to determine your legacy and how you will be remembered. So spend time with yourself today and then decide.
Spend time with yourself. You know, this time already. But anyway, I think I know what you mean.
I believe a prayer of love would help you today. So if it's all right with you.
Yeah, it might help.
So just know with me now, Miss C, that God is love. That God is that love which expresses through each and every one. God is that love deep inside of Miss C and everyone who is aware of this call of this love to be their best. This love guides us into the pathways of peace and all that is good. This love is a lamp unto our feet. It is the heart of our way into great joy, great gladness, great connection with all. It is who we are. It is God expressing as each and every one of us. And for this love, we are truly thankful. And I know that all this is so, and so it is.
And so it is. Lord, it's so nice. I feel good already.
It was now Boxing Day, and I was getting ready for the gathering I was hosting. I had purchased enough food from Great House caterers and desserts from Sweet and Dandy for both my Christmas family dinner and the Boxing Day gathering with a couple of practitioners who will each bring a person who needs some share. I was ensuring that all the COVID protocols was in place with sanitizers and temperature checks when I heard the phone ring. Hello, and how can I help you today?
Hi, Vance. It's me, Miss C. Carol.
Hey, Miss C, how was Christmas Day? And it's great hearing from you today.
Oh, Christmas was wonderful. I heard this song right after speaking with you. Give love on Christmas Day. Want to know it? Yes. It made me feel like just being loving and giving. And I spent some time reflecting on what you said. And I did ask myself, what would make me really feel good? I had a turkey. I had bought it and intended to cook it and eat it all by myself. But I decided to give it to John Christie for his Christmas. Strangely, as I gave it to him, he said it was the answer to his prayers. As he was so busy buying gifts for others, he forgot to get a turkey for his Christmas dinner. And so he just prayed that a turkey would be provided. I was thinking, that sounds just like you, Vance. I then looked under his Christmas tree and couldn't believe the amount of gifts his family had gotten. I asked him if some of it was sort of foundation to help the people. And he asked me how I knew about that, since he didn't want me to think he was taking away my customers. He said he helped those who I turned away, but who he thought really needed some assistance. Me feel bad so till. He told his daughter how he felt it for those people who I turned away. So they decided to start this small foundation to see how they could help. I told him I would give him 10% of our profits for the foundation, and I was making him a full partner in the business. He then told me he bought a new computer for the office as a Christmas present, but he was going to surprise me because he knew I hate Christmas, but he was praying that I would change one day. I asked him how his son was coping with blindness and his physical problems. He said he was so into his music that nothing bothers him. And even though he has lost his sight, he always still had his vision. And he is very caring and insightful and gets lots of support from members of the community and musicians who encourage him to go as far as he can in the music. I decided I would sponsor his son's music lessons and anything he needed for his music career. The joy he showed made it all worthwhile. Then I went to have dinner with my nephew Frank and his family. It was so wonderful to just spend time with family, and they were happy to see me, despite how I had ignored them for so many years. It really touched my heart. And I promised to spend more time with friends and family from now on, and to help others in any way that I can. You know what? I'm going to make a donation to your temple too. And I'm going to even come to your services when COVID done. And I might even have a surprise for you too.
Carol. You are now Carol, a song of joy sung by the awakening Christ in you.
Me have Jesus now? I don't think so.
You are Carol, the expression of the most loving, your most loving and generous self. The Christ is in all of us. Jesus embodied this presence and principle more than anyone else that I know about. So he set an example for us to follow by showing us how to live fulfilling lives in peace, love, and abundance. And that is why Christmas is a good thing. It encourages us to be our most loving, peaceful, and best selves, and to remember our oneness with God and each other. We are the Christ in Christmas, and the dream of glorious Christmas has been placed in every heart.
Do you remember me? I sat upon your knee. I wrote to you with childhood fantasies. Well, I'm all grown up now. Can you still help somehow? I'm not a child, but my heart still can dream. So here's my lifelong wish, my grown-up Christmas list. Not for myself, but for a world in need. No more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and every man would have a friend, that right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. What is this illusion called? The innocence of youth? Maybe only in that blind belief can we ever find the truth. Apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and every man would have a friend, that right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. This is my only lifelong wish. This is my